Okay, everybody. Hello. Thanks for coming, and welcome to my first prop replica review video. Okay. Um, on your left, as you're viewing, is the eFX PCR A New Hope Stormtrooper, and on your right is my newly acquired, as just having arrived today, my RS Propmasters ESB stunt helmet. Been waiting for this one for a while, or access to something like this for a while. Getting down to some basic differences of them. General proportions are there, similar. The eFX having been scanned from A New Hope prop and then idealized and cleaned up and given some symmetry to be prettier to sell and to produce. It's easier to, make tooling to stamp them out that way. And the RS Propmasters having been pulled directly off of an original screen prop, so there's going to be symmetry or asymmetry and varying textures on the surface from the paint of the original prop. Which, if I go up to the eFX, you can see there's just nothing there, so you can see it's smooth. But you go over to here, and oh yeah, you can see the dimpling in the plastic that was pulled from the paint job of the original, which, that's how they are. That's what's on screen. I love it. Just really quick, the Hovey mic tips are represented here, but not an actual replica, whereas the mic tips are actually replicated here. Everything on the eFX is a sticker as far as the tubing and the striping, as is the RS, even though that's the way it was for Empire. Even though the A New Hope props, everything was painted by hand, and so does RS's A New Hope Stormtrooper. Duplicate that by painting everything by hand. I just happen to be an everything Empire guy, and I love the look of Empire, so I went with the Empire stunt helmet instead of the A New Hope, which physically, they just, for the film, they just refurbished the A New Hope helmets and repainted them and used stickers or decals or decals for all the tubing and paneling and so forth, where, that's what they did here. So, if you pull back, you can see, the representation, but once you see them side by side, and even in a video like this, it's not representing it properly. Just how, once you know what you're looking at, and you've been looking at them for a while, just how awesome having a direct lineage piece is, as opposed to, even though it's nice, and I still love it, a idealized, cleaned up piece. What I did also do is I changed the green lenses on the eFX to black or smoke lenses, because I know the green is proper screen color, but I just like the black look on that better on the New Hope. And it shone through much more green on that one than these two. So we do a quick look, and by the way, both ABS plastic, but this is a thinner plastic, as is the actual prop, like a 1.5 millimeter thickness, where I'm not sure what this is, but it might be, but it's noticeably heavier. This is a tank compared to this one. But if we just flip them around, you can see the rubber tubing on the bottom is there, but the vocoder mouthpiece, it comes in, it's not as long of a piece, it stops sooner than the RS prop. And the interior is very Spartan, just some foam padding glued in there, and foam padding on eyepieces, and the covering on the mouthpiece. You could put better lining in there, aftermarket liners, or if you want to troop in them. Everything's all pieced together, though, and that's another thing that bothers me. Even though it is what it is, you can hear how it creaks when you move it. The seam that everybody talks about there at the mouthpiece, why they had to make it difficult for themselves to actually, scan the piece and then cut it off and reattach it for production, is beyond me. Whatever. Same thing over here, though, with the RS prop. Molded and pulled all in one piece. The whole face as it should be. Just wonderful. Very nice and light. Almost to a point where I'm so used to this thing that I almost don't want to lift it too heavy and break the thing, or it feels like it almost would be. Another thing, too, separate earpieces actually screwed in, where the earpieces on here are separate, are a separate piece, but they're one mold, and they're snapped in with no screws. And inside, the appropriate, as it was for the prop, one piece of green acetate screwed in, a star-shaped padding, and screws holding everything in to properly gouge your head as you're putting them on, if you're not careful. Then the mouthpieces I was talking about here comes in way further underneath than the eFX does. And again, look, you can see all that nice little denting and texturing of the original mold, denting and pulling. Just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And couldn't be happier with it. And it's going to find its place back up on my Stormtrooper pedestal over here where I've got my other pieces right now, just in this room, because until my collector room gets rebuilt. To the left there, I got my Dawn Post Deluxe Fett. Then to the right, or from the left in, to the next one is my Hasbro Black Series Fett that I repainted to Return of the Jedi. Then next to that is the eFX Fett. Then the Stormtrooper Post, and I have the eFX Trooper on, and the eFX A New Hope Vader PCR helmet in the back. And over here I'm currently refurbishing my Luke Skywalker Black Series helmet to better paint job and better weathering. So that's coming along. And so I can't speak highly enough about the RS. If anybody has an eFX or ever wants to get one, don't hesitate. It's a nice piece. It's just, if you're looking for prop accuracy, it's not it. And one other thing I wasn't really sure why they did. Over here, when you look on the panel, on the side panel, this is the way things are. You can see the gray panel and the little bit of angled or beveled insert around the gray panel, which is proper. But over here on the FX, it's like way in. I'm not sure what that is. And there's an actual separate molded piece snapped in yet again. Just making life work heavier for themselves than they have to, making all these individual pieces they all have to snap together. And it could just be molded in. Yeah, whatever. I don't get it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with the FX now that I'm going to dedicate my stand over there to the RS, but we'll figure something else out. So, okay, I'm going to put you down here for 2.3 seconds. And spend just a little bit of my last minutes on you, because you've been waited for a while. So there, just a gorgeous piece. Just telling to take a little loop around, because I'm not sure if too many people got to actually see this thing. Not very many people have really did too many YouTube videos, as I'm aware, of the RS pieces, so I'm doing one for them. It's just a fantastic piece, and there will definitely be more product from RS showing up in my place, and videos will be made henceforth. Have a nice day.